Alright, what's up guys, this is Spooky and we're here with the very next guide for Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and the character that we're covering is going to be Vergil. Anyway, you can head to iplaywinner.com/UMVC3 for more on the guides and check them out, help you up your game. Anyway, for Vergil, first off, we're going to talk about his normals and his specials. Stand A, Crouch A, pretty good range, they're alright, not too much recovery. Stand B, Crouch B, same deal. These are mostly combo fodder, I would say, although they do have their uses here or there. Stand C is a great normal, a lot of range. It does have some recovery. Same with Crouch C. The hitbox, not that amazing, but pretty long range. Forward C is Stinger, similar to Dante's. Great move. And cancelable, useful for a lot of stuff. There's also in the air, his air normals are alright. Jump S and Jump Down Heavy are the most interesting ones. Jump S is a dive kick that also has floor bounce, letting you follow up. And Jump Down Heavy forces down and also has automatic follow-up, so you can press A to stay in front, B to go behind, and you can press C to go above their head. This is useful with assists to set up mix-ups. Keep them on their toes. So, solid stuff. Anyway, as far as special moves go, there's Quarter Circle Forward, which is pretty good. A version, B version, C version. You can super cancel this and confirm on hit. So if you see a hit, go into a super, get some pretty easy damage. There's also Quarter Circle Back, which is his teleport series. Same deal. A stays in front, B goes behind, and C goes above their head. So yeah, useful stuff. His Dragon Punch series is similar to Dante in that it's a bunch of different moves in one, basically. Dragon Punch A is his DP move. Not actually very invincible, but it does have an automatic follow-up. Press C to teleport back down to the ground. The B version is his flip move that also floor bounces. Allows you to follow up. Useful in combos, not so much raw, although it is overhead, which means you can mix it up now and then. The C version is this run pass slash move. Pretty useful. It always hits cross up, so they have to block the other way. It is super cancelable, so if it hits, you can follow up. Alright, as far as supers go, there's Quarter Circle Forward 2 attacks. This hyper is mashable to do more damage. Pretty useful, pretty good combo ender. Good damage. Not as invincible as it looks. The opponent can retaliate and hit Vergil during this animation, so keep that in mind. Vergil's still there on the screen and the opponent can find him. Dragon Punch with any attack is Spiral Swords, which is a pretty interesting move. This move, there's a lot to it and it's really hard to cover all of it, but we'll try to do some of it. You can use it as is to kind of extend combos. But also it has some built-in follow-ups. If you press A plus S, it goes into this sword mode where automatically the swords are released. You can also do this manually. S plus A, S plus B, S plus C. So you can actually chuck the swords at the opponent. There's a lot more to this move, and you should definitely research it more if you're interested in it. But keep in mind that it's a very useful move in general for a lot of situations. So yeah, there you go. Also, Quarter Circle Back with 2 attacks is Devil Trigger mode, similar to Dante. He does more damage in this mode, and also he gains access to a level 3 super. Super does have follow-ups. And speaking of which, there's another normal that we should talk about, which is Down Forward C. This normal is another one that has an automatic follow-up. Just press C near the end of the animation and you'll automatically teleport to safety. Also useful to extend combos from time to time, because it is an OTG, it will always pick up the opponent. Cool. Anyway, let's talk about some combos and some strategy involving Vergil. The most important thing to keep in mind about Vergil is that Unfortunately, off stand S, if you hit air S, you can't follow up unless you use an assist that has an OTG, or you go straight into down forward C. A great way to get around that is to use the Dragon Punch A special, and I'll give you an example. Basically, by using this special, you can make sure that you can still follow up after jump S. For those of you that may be having trouble with the down forward C cancel into super, I found that actually there is a pretty easy way to shortcut it, and that's that if you use either all 3 attacks or C plus B, it'll basically option select the teleport for you into the super, which makes it pretty easy to ensure that you'll never drop the follow-up. So yeah, something to help you out. As far as strategy, Vergil is all about mix-ups, keeping the opponent on their toes, making them guess which way you're going to attack, and also using your assist effectively is very important. One of the other interesting things about the down forward C move is afterwards, you can keep the opponent in a mix-up situation. The easiest mix-up afterwards is just to go for air throw. And you can follow up again. The easiest follow up off air throw is, let's make the opponent jump for a second. Easiest air throw follow up is to just go into C Stinger. Another thing you can do is if you anticipate the opponent's movement, you can always go straight into this. That's great damage for a reset, I gotta say. Anyway, here's an example of a use for the spiral swords. Let's see if we can hit this. Does cost 2 bars, but that is a lot of damage. You can also choose to go behind them before you hit this super, which can make it do more damage. The super is a little random sometimes. Anyway, hopefully you guys get the general idea. So there you go, a very basic primer on Vergil and some of what you can do. Alright, so let's talk about some of Vergil's assists. His probably best assist, I think, is this run pass move. It allows you to mix the opponent up pretty well. It can also be used in combos. I'll give you some examples. See if I can hit this. Yeah, there we go. I missed the ender, but you get the idea. So pretty useful. Let's see, as far as other assists, There's also this Dragon Punch move. Not very invincible, unfortunately, but might be useful. Maybe you can find some uses for it. Does have good range. His A assist type is basically his Fireball move. Has pretty good range on it, and it makes it pretty easy for you to confirm stuff. So yeah, pretty useful. Honestly, I think the run past assist is what you'll find most use out of it, but depending on the team you're playing, you may find that this Fireball assist is pretty helpful. So yeah, there you go, guys. There's a very basic guide to Vergil. Check him out. I think he's a very awesome addition to the cast.